Okay. Hi, myself Rajesh Kumar Ari Krishnan. I'm from India, basically from Tamil Nadu. I started my culinary schooling, like a bachelor degree, in 2006 to 2009 in Pondicherry. After finishing my college, I start to work as a commis in Intercontinental Goa. And then I start 2009 to 2011 I worked it there, and then I moved from there to Goa Marriott as a commis second, and then I start to move from there. I worked in the Goa Marriott as a 1 year, and then one of a celebrity chef like Ajay Chopra, I worked with him. Then they took me to Mumbai in Western as a commis one, and then I worked there 1.5 year, 2011 to 2013. Then 2013 I got an opportunity to work in Intercontinental Qatar as a demi-chef de partie. So then I plan to move from India to Qatar. Then I start to work in Qatar as a demi-chef de partie in Western cuisine. Actually, I joined it as a banquet demi-chef de partie. Then I start to perform it. Then they transfer me to All-Day Dining as a chef de partie. Then once I joined All-Day Dining as a chef de partie, one of my sous chef, he left the job. So I got a good opportunity to show my skill and then culinary, the background, all the things which is I learned from India and then my seniors. Then I start to perform well. Then my management, they promoted as a junior sous chef in 2015. After getting a junior sous chef, I start to work, and then I start to implement the things which is I want from my schooling, what I want to implement, what I want to do it. So start to implement the things and improving the heartbeats, and then guest service, guest feedbacks, guest revenues, all the things. So the management again they promoted me as a sous chef for the all-day dining and then in-room dining kitchen. So I'm currently working as a sous chef for 3 outlets like banquets, all-day dining and then room dining kitchens plus club lounge as well. Then I start to implementing the new things in the breakfast, which is interacting with the guests in the new dishes daily basis. We used to prepare one day new things which we will go to the table and then interact with the guest and then getting the feedback. Once like if you'll give to 10 guests, so you'll get the good feedback. You start to put it in the buffets. So we start to improve the buffets, and then we are in the regional like a 7th out of 62 hotels in the breakfast. So it's a good improvement which I really happy to improve the things in my culinary things. And then I worked with Ajay Chopra, who is now celebrity chef in India, who is the one who Amul Master Chef of India, the judges. I worked with him like 3.5 years, and then in the Qatar I worked with one of the best French chef Emmanuel. He is one of brand ambassador for the few meat companies from Australia and then Brazil. I worked with them, and then we learned a lot of things from him. Not only the international cuisine, we learned the things how we need to, the typical French cuisines. These are the things we learned from him. Then we start to implement the molecular cuisines, and then the trendy food way of presentations, the things. So we start to use the nitrogen gas and then dry ices, which is the guests start to really love the things. I start to give them some photo shots and then video shots to one of the magazines. They start to publish it in Qatar, which is a fact magazine. Even the guests, they love it, the way of presentation. Even I have the video of it, so if I'll send the things also with this. We start to implement this because we don't want the guests to feel bored about the food always served only in the plate. So we start to think about how we can present our food in the different way, how we can impress the guest to get more revenue and these things. So we start to work on, and then we start almost like 1 week we start to work on the things. Yes, we did the many mistakes, then we start to rectify the mistakes, and then we begin with the final product. It was the best one, which is I will show you the video also. And then I start to implement the buffet and coffee breaks in the banquets, which is theme coffee breaks and then organic coffee breaks. So the theme coffee breaks, which is related to all about how the client they want it. Like we are doing for the one of the technology SAP, the company SAP Solutions. They are the software of IT solutions. We start to implement the coffee break for them in the different way. We used to put the acrylic and then we used to present all the food in the one sheet of acrylic with all the things. Just it to look like a throwed one, but we used to arrange and then we used to do a table dessert also in our one of the fine dining restaurant, which is similar to Alibuli, and then the way we used to present our dessert, everything it will be in the present in the table with the edible mat, which we can even the mat it will be foodware one. Then currently I am looking for a holiday dining and room dining kitchen and a banquet kitchen and a club lounge as well. Holiday dining I used to implement like 5 different kind of theme nights, which is Italian, Oriental, Arabic, Indian cuisines, and then seafoods, cosmopolitans. These are the theme nights we implemented, and then it started to be generate a good revenue. Okay, thanks to giving a wonderful opportunity to work in the IAG group again with Crown Plaza Chennai. Hopefully